Episode 4 of Percy Jackson was just released, and frankly, this may have been the best episode so far. Going into this episode, I was ready to call it quits on this show. I'm not gonna lie. The previous three really haven't been doing it for me. I know it's doing it for some of you guys, but
That's gonna piss people off.
yeah, this show's it's not for me. I'm sorry. But this episode was better. It was shorter, which had me a little bit worried, but I did like this one a little bit more. I like the new villain they introduced because they're going with all this episodic stuff, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I like the new character they introduced. They built up the tension nicely, and for the first time, I think I'm actually excited for the next episode.
I think I'm gonna piss some people off. But at the very least, that's why you guys are here. You guys are here to hear our honest opinions and not to BS you guys, not to tell you that this is the greatest thing in the world. I was told time and time again that this would be way better than the movies. I'm gonna really piss some people off right now. Um, we're we're about halfway there. I'm
We are
not
halfway
seeing
there.
that. I'm not seeing that just yet. I didn't hate the episode. I didn't think it was garbage. I'm not gonna sit here and trash it. But if I'm being honest, it was just okay. Now
Yeah,
having
that's fair.
said that, it's much better than a lot of the stuff that we got in 2023. The quality of the show is very good. The cast is amazing. I'm loving the kids. I think they're great in the roles. I just haven't been wowed yet. And from this kind of stuff, whether I seem like it or not, I'm a big fantasy guy, which is why I, like Griffin, can't wait for Legend of Zelda. But the wow factor isn't there for me. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean it can't be. That doesn't mean next episode won't be. Um, I'm not bored. I'm not where Griff was last week, but maybe two more episodes like this and I will be. So I get it. Season one, setup, introduction, characters, but it is moving a little bit slower than I wanted to for
Yeah.
me.
No, I definitely
So
agree.
if you guys are out there and you guys are anything like me, this may not be the greatest. I mean, here's the other thing. There's better shit than this on TV, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
A lot. So that's the thing with these shows nowadays is that there's so much good stuff on TV. Even stuff that we've seen already. Like, I don't know how many times Griffin and I have gone and rewatched Clone Wars or Castlevania, the first four seasons. Um, but that's just the thing. There's so many good things out on TV that when you watch something that's just okay,
Why waste your time? It's
yeah,
something
here's
not
the
getting
thing.
back, especially in like 6 hour show.
I hope with the next episodes, I'm just wowed and I can't wait for season two. So I'm gonna end up saying something. I'm afraid I'm gonna end up saying something that Griff and I say a lot is that if it wasn't for Nerd Doctors and to get you guys the review, I don't think I'd be sticking around for this stuff.
Yeah,
Hopefully that's not the case though.
no, I definitely agree. I think I'd still do agree with Edward that the movie is probably better just because of the pacing issues. I do still think this is the best episode of the season so far. I think they've made improvements, but it's a little too late at the moment. I'm really hoping it continues for the next 4 episodes.
Not damn well better.
Yeah, I mean, but Edward's definitely right. Life is short. There's so much entertainment out there now, especially with all the different streaming services. For some reason, you still have live TV. There's so much. Why just if this isn't doing it for you, and then the first couple episodes, why just stick around?
Yeah,
I I
that's
do I do want a season two, but after this, there yeah, the events are very similar to the book, but the pacing is incredibly different, and that's where it's falling apart, and that's something they desperately need to fix. I recently got my and Edward's friend to reading the book, and he was really worried because of the show. And he said, yeah, this is completely different. This show should have been so much better, but for some reason, they're just not. And that has me worried, but I'm still hopeful. They're on thin ice. I'm kind of ready to bounce at any moment.
with so much out there. Because when I was growing up, it was like Fox Kids and like WB. And that was it. And you had primetime TV and stuff like that. But now we have so many options that if something is just not the best thing that's on TV, you could just go watch something else.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know this is going to piss off a lot of people and a lot of people that are dear to me and Griff. But if something's not great, other than Nerd Doctors, because we get the review out, we wouldn't stick around. I mean, there's been so many things that have been, you know,
Yeah.
sent over to me and said, "Hey, check this out." And I've seen an episode or two and I'm like, "Fuck this, I'm going home. This
Yeah.
is it's not for me." You know what I mean? But I get to do that because it's not for this channel. But other than that, Griff said he wants a season two. Right now, if they wrap this shit up in season one, I'd be okay.
Yeah, I mean they got 5 books, but moral of the story, just go read the books.
And
You're
that's not a
good there.
bad thing. There's plenty of books that I love that have been turned into film or into a TV show. And I've told Griffin, I'm Christian. I love a book series. It's fictional Christian
I
stuff.
remember this one.
It's called Left Behind. Stop making movies. Just don't make any more. It's the books are great. It doesn't translate well to film, or the people that have done it just can't do it. And there's been many things like that. I'm incredibly afraid for The Legend of Zelda. That could either be really, really good, or they're just gonna screw it up.
Yeah,
And
adaptations are always dangerous.
and also you got to understand when translated to film or to movies, I mean TV shows, something's going to get lost in translation. So what you read is never going to be exactly what you're going to see on screen.
Nope.
So we'll see. Hopefully I will be here next week. Hopefully it's a lot better. Hopefully I have a change of tune next week.
Fingers crossed. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. As always, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time.
Take care, guys.